one of the many reasons the ending of Game of Thrones was bad was how fake deep it pretended to be. Because by that point, the show devolved into just dumb fucking action scenes and repetitive, pointless conversations that go nowhere and do nothing for any of the characters. But I remember it ending with the dragon destroying the Iron Throne. It's destroying the symbolism of the show, power and stuff. But that doesn't mean anything because the dragon has no relation to it. It's fucking stupid. It's, pretending to have depth. And that, my good friends, it just made me think of Persona. Persona, as you all know, ends with you killing God because it's an RPG and that's just what you have to do. But it's bad. In every single instance, it is bad because the games don't build up to it. The way Persona games are formatted with the stupid fucking calendar system means that every month something happens. And that thing just happens. I'm being really, dumb here because that's just how fucking dumb the games are written. So in Persona 3, you beat all the shadows, and I remember my good buddy, he was telling me, when does the story happen, and I told him, I think December, and yeah, it's really embarrassing to have to admit that this game has no fucking story, because you're just beating up things that show up every month, because, well, we're just ripping off Evangelion, but without any of the characters, so, But Evangelion, God, it had mystery and just art behind it. I remember there was this one part where Shinji's walking outside because he ran away one time, and it gets real pink and the bugs get real loud. Oh, that is cinema. I love it. I really got to rewatch that soon. But in Persona 3, the game ends by giving you a fake choice where they ask whether or not you want the game to end by forgetting all your memories and just dying in a few months, or if you want to go fight God and predictably use the power of friendship to kill God. And oh my gosh, really this isn't a choice. It's so fucking stupid. In no world are you choosing the ending where you just turn the fucking game off. You just fucking break the disc at that point. Why would you God, and they really treat it like it's some big thing. Have you given it thought? Have you really thought about what you want to do? Do you want to go fight God, or do you just want to end the fucking? Shut up! It's so fucking stupid. I hate it. But beyond that, let's say you do decide to kill God. What's the process of that? You fight two members of Strega, and they both fight alone. And then you go kill God. That's what happens. Because it's fucking bad. It's bad. There's no sense of build-up. So you have to fight them one and then after the other to create some sense of build-up. But there is no build-up because Nyx isn't a character. No one has a personal beef with Nyx. There's no sense of catharsis once you beat the thing, because it's just a monster. Nyx is ultimately a monster. And it's not even a monster that has killed something that is related to the main characters, because it's really not. It isn't. It's not and I don't know, fucking Godzilla, the Muto kills fucking Walter White. So you kind of want to see that fucker get blown to bits by Godzilla, and when it does happen, you're like, damn, he's so cool, he's so hot. But this doesn't happen in Persona because Nyx doesn't do anything. Oh my god. Anyways, Persona 4 is a murder mystery. That is what everyone introduces it as, and they describe it as Scooby-Doo, anime Scooby-Doo. There's a lot of slice of life hijinks, and yeah. So how does that game end? Well, you stop the killer, and then for some reason you're killing God 3 fucking times afterward, and can we get a fucking grip? Why are we still here? I vividly remember fighting Adachi, and then the fucking eyeball showed up, and I'm tapping the screen wondering, what the fuck are we doing here? But I still watched it because I'm watching it on YouTube. I'm not playing the fucking game. Why would I? Persona 4 has awful fucking gameplay. But, I'm really thinking to myself, what the fuck? Like, the song is amazing. The Almighty is probably the best song from that game. But what are we doing here? Do we really need to fight the eyeball at the end? Like, why isn't the eyeball Akechi's persona? It's fucking like, I think no, because I think even fucking did the ending of Royal do that? 'Cause I'm pretty sure Maruki has like his persona as no, because no, they fucking realized that because you have a stupid ass fist fight with Maruki because they finally realized after 20 fucking years that maybe in your game called Persona you should have a human as the main villain and there should be some sort of conflict between the player and the villain. Didn't work, of course, because, well, it should have been Akechi, because Akechi's like, kind of a character, and Joker isn't. And it fucking, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me that every time they do a fucking popularity poll or a stupid ass tier list where they, you rank your favorite Persona characters, that the main character is always in like the top spots. Because of course it is. Because it's all just a dumb fucking jerk off session that says you're so special. You helped all these people. You saved their lives, dude. You're the fucking GOAT, man. And of course they would be at the top because you want to feel good. That's what Persona's about. It's not about telling a story. It's about making you feel good. Yeah, but yeah, none of the player protagonists, whatever the fuck, have a character. And it's so funny because like just today, I saw a video that said like translating Yu Narukami from game to anime, like turning him into a human, and like, well, shit, it looks like someone's catching on. But like, and I really want to get into why Adachi just kind of falls apart as a villain because yes, thematically, Adachi, he refuses the themes of friendship and making the most out of nothing and stuff like that. He doesn't grow as a person. He's a man-child, whatever. But while you do have a social link with him in Golden, it doesn't build up to anything. Like, because of the way the Persona games are formatted, every month has an event, and in these events, they're mostly separate, self-contained, really. So there's no sense of build-up. You don't build to a climax. You can have these things technically build in scale, but like they never really do. I'm thinking about Persona 5, like it starts with Kamoshida, who is probably the best villain because he has like direct beats with two party members, and he's a genuine, like real disgusting person. And right after that, I think you do fucking Madarame, who's like, I think he's an art thief or something. Like, okay, he like you say his mom died. Oh my god, the bastard! Someone stop him! But yeah. There's no sense. The buildup is just absent. I can't stress enough how like bad these games are, dude. I fucking hate Persona. I hate it. Ah! It feels good to get that off my chest, I just fucking hate Persona. I hate it. But the music's good, so it stays in my head. I have to stop listening to it, but damn, it's so good. How could I? Okay, Persona 5. Yes, Yaldabaoth is right. There's a whole video about Yaldabaoth being right and that you chose the wrong fucking ending. Because, I'm really thinking about it. Nothing happens. Like, in the ending of Vanilla Persona 5, you go to jail, and then you're getting followed by fucking men in black. Like, this is an awful ending. Nothing's changed. How is this a good thing? Like, people really call this like one of the best games of all time. Shut the fuck up. And I was really thinking to myself, like, I don't think it's possible to be a genuine fan of Akechi and also of Persona as a whole. Because Akechi, he's a character. He has, he doesn't, immediately get along with everyone on the team. He has his own, goals, his own motivations. So, for you to, like, simultaneously be a fan of a fucking nothing meaningless series of Persona, but while also liking Akechi, how could you do that? Like, because Akechi's mom is a prostitute. They mention this, and this is like an incredibly interesting detail. But it's not in the game at all. Like, it's in a throwaway line, and that's it. But like, what the fuck? Why am I not learning about this guy and his fucking whore mother and the fact that he had to like go between different like adopted homes and orphanages and stuff like this is you're baiting me with a real story about a real character in real conflict. But no, I need to go watch the fucking cat get horny at the fucking teenage girl. I desperately have to go hang out with a stupid fucking little kid who's getting bullied, or the other stupid fucking little kid who's getting bullied. Did you know that Mishima and what's his face, the fucking Get Smoke kid, have the exact same fucking social link? I mean, what were they thinking? Why? But whatever. You know. This is just about how bad the endings are, and I don't know. Fuck it. I said the endings are bad because there's no fucking story. You just have the same event happen over and over. Oh, stop a shadow. Oh, get someone out of the TV. Oh, steal someone's heart, and it doesn't fucking matter. None of it matters because it doesn't build to anything. You have God show up in the last 5 fucking seconds, and in every fucking time, it's incredibly jarring. Like, do you not realize how fucking dumb it is that suddenly Igor's the villain? Oh my god, Igor's really, it's not even Igor. They didn't even have the balls to make like Igor a villain because we have to bring him back for the next game because, well, gosh, what's a Persona game without the Velvet Room? Like, God, they're so fucking insecure and like I can't imagine how fucking boring it must be to work on these games because like I mean as a writer you aren't allowed to do anything. You have to constantly keep jerking off the reader, the protagonist, with whatever the fuck. Like I don't think Persona will be good as long as it has a silent protagonist, and it will continue to do that because that's just Atlus tradition. I'm sorry, the other games, Atlus's other games, they can get away with it because they don't have that much of a story. They're shorter. They're noticeably shorter. Persona is like 80 hours long because of all the social links and all that stupid shit. But, fucking Strange Journey or SMT, mainline, they can't do that. And, I've been playing God of War lately, and, the ending of God of War 4, by the way, the ending of that game, it means something, because old Kratos and his son new Kratos and his son kills old Kratos, because Baldur is old Kratos. He's, a violent asshole, and that is what Kratos is trying not to be anymore. So when he and then the cherry on top is that, old Kratos, Baldur, he's trying to kill his mother, and Kratos killed his father. So there's like, oh my god, there's like sauce, there's sustenance, there's something to eat, to feed on. There's like characters who have a history, and that history matters throughout the whole experience. And oh my god, it's not 80 hours long with meaningless fucking side characters. Yes, that's how you make a good ending. The ending has to feel like something, because your character should have to have learned something. That's why the ending of all the Persona games is hollow, because no one ends up learning anything. The time where they learn things, I don't know why I keep doing that, but it's, every time their development is locked away to the fucking social links, but you can't do that. You can't account for them, your player doing the social links. So, and this is why Persona 3, I think, still has the best story, even if it is just ripping off Evangelion. Persona 3 has character development as part of the story, which sounds fucking insane to say out loud, but, well, it does. Everyone's personas evolve as part of the story. You don't have to do an optional social link to evolve, your party members' personas, and that is something that we shouldn't take for granted. God, I think I've got it off my chest about how fucking bad it is, and how you unironically just resort to killing God because you don't have an actual character and nothing to do. So these games just have constant events and just end and blah, blah, blah. And I'm doing it. I'm just repeating things because that's what Persona does. It just repeats the same fucking event with different characters each time. Ugh.